Hey guys, how's it going? MasterBucks here. Welcome to another episode of the Wolves career mode in FIFA 19. And yes, audio is hopefully fixed for this episode. I apologise for that in the last one, but anyway, in this episode, October, about 6 games or so to play. Maybe I'm thinking this Manchester United game might end up getting rescheduled. I'm kind of hoping it will, but we'll see. I might play this Watford game only because we will be facing a Dharma, and that is going to be a big one. Obviously, we sold him off to get Mbappe, so going up against him, it'll be a nice battle. And then, of course, PSV. And then we'll probably play this round of 16 game against Spurs in the Carabao Cup as well. If the Manchester United game, you know, it doesn't get rescheduled into November and it is on October the 31st, then we'll leave it there. And we'll have to look at, you know, monthly scouting updates at the beginning of the next episode. Because I do really want to play this game just because, of course, the fact that Adama has been with us from the beginning of the career mode. We sold him off in order to get Kylian Mbappe to free up a spot for him. And then, yeah, he's now gone to Watford as a result. We got about 60-something mil for him. It was very, very decent indeed. But Mbappe cost us 190. So so far he's turned out to be... I don't know. We'll see if he ends up being worth 190 million as we go on. He's definitely been class, but yeah, losing Adama, it's going to be interesting. I think he's going to have it out for us in this one, and we will hope that we can keep him from scoring against us today. Otherwise, that'd be sick. Unfortunately, in the last episode, we lost our winning streak. We drew against Inter Milan, but we've still won every single game in the Premier League. Hoping to continue that here. As you can see, Watford aren't exactly up in the top 10, and even though they've done alright in the past, they are not exactly getting off to the hottest of starts so far. And I got to be honest with you too, looking at the lineups and the team that was out there, I don't think I saw Adama in the team, but we'll see. Sergi Data and Fofana, they're the holding centre defensive midfielders anyway, and yeah, we've got Deulofeu and Sema on the right and left hand side. Is Adama on the bench? Yes, indeed he is. So maybe he'll come off the bench at some point, not starting against his old team. I will let you know if he does come off the bench, but here we go. Tried to be cheeky, and then he ended up just basically giving it straight to Talisca. And we could go very quick here, very quick indeed. I might even try to find... He brings it down, and in off of the post, toe pokes it home. There you go. First attack, already the first goal. You should have started Adama, even though that probably wouldn't have made any difference. But look, they immediately turned it over with a poor, risky pass, and just a little touch there, and then the heel flick, or the toe poke on his opposite foot to the one he brought it down with. Look, brings it down with his right foot, toe pokes with his left. Martial just gets out the way, and even though Mvogo got a hand to it, it wasn't enough. That's how you start. Absolutely glorious. And it was Talisca that made the interception as well. That is his goal. Boom. Oh, what a run and what a hit. Every shot that I'm taking right now is ending up in the back of the net. My two centre midfielders, both with goal. Oh my goodness, we are just on it today. Every time I go forward, I seem to score. That is a ripping strike. Rightio then, 2 goals in less than 10 minutes. This is exactly how I wanted to start this game. Well, oh, I got it far. Wow, that just, I couldn't get close to that. That was just a one-touch pass every single time. Look, I go in for the tackle there, missed, he gets by, ball into there, little pass there, little pass there. That was set up for him brilliantly. Wow, what a goal. Nah, that's one of those goals where you just sort of look at it. It's not even like a bit of BS, to be fair. That's just like every player was so perfectly positioned to continue that move, and one-touch pass immediately, not taking any time. It's just... just a really good goal, you know. All right, fine, so be it. You're going to concede ones like that from time to time, but we can get it right back. No, we can't. Mvogo with the save. Boom. Oh, off the woodwork. Oh, but he reacts just perfectly in time, or does he? No, Kylian Mbappe. Offside when I thought we were going to get away with striking the woodwork. How much is he off by? Yeah, that's quite a fair bit, isn't it? Oh, wow! I didn't expect him to squeeze it in from there. What a hit. You know it lit up green, so I don't know. But wow! Whip one in, thinking that it would maybe somehow find a way to get to, I think it was Talisca, maybe Martial. But that has got underneath, and what a finish. What a goal. This will be the angle. Leroy Sané, it never should have got past Kiko Firmino, and Well, look, I think Mvogo just shat himself when that ball was coming right at him because he's just fallen on his ass and Sane has blasted it into the top corner. Oh my, what a goal. Leroy Sane. There's the tackle, Kimpembe. And that will probably do us there. That is the first half complete. 3-1. And I think that last goal was probably the pick of the bunch, to be fair. The Watford goal was impressive, but how Sane blasted it in from that tight angle, I have no idea. And he hit that so hard too. If I was Mvogo, I wouldn't have blamed him for just getting on my ass and getting out of the way of that, because that was hit like a rocket. Fair play to him. They are not giving me anything to pass to. I'm trying to switch to Conte, and then out you come. And what a save, Sharpman's here. They've had the ball for a little too long, you know. The second I get the chance, I might snap him. Wow. Surma with the... Don't know what he was trying there. It's like the Cantona trying to find the top right-hand corner. But he's coming off here. Adama is on. Here we go. This is the moment we've waited for. Adama is on to face his old side. Sema is coming off. And we cannot let this man in front of us right here, Adama, get anything on this. We can't let him get anything against us today. Here he is, the man on the ball. Adama, and he's passed. Ricardo Pereira, he's pushed a long way up here, and I'm not going to catch him. 99 pace. I'm running with Neves. This is why we were hesitant to let him go, because of the rapid pace. But Mbappe too has 99, to be fair. But man, now we're the one that has to deal with the sheer pace of Adama Traore. Come on, lads, get in front of him. I honestly don't care if Watford score, just as long as it ain't this man Adama. It's going to get over to him. No, it's not. Martial just gets something on there. There it is, the tackle from Neves. He's getting his shirt pulled, but we eventually get it to Martial, and now in goes Mbappe. We've caught him here. He is off. He is off. He's going to finish it. He's going to bury Watford. It is 4-1, and thank you very much. Kylian Mbappe has his goal. Had to cap it off with his signature trademark celebration, but look, just outside of the boot, finessed it, or yeah, just whatever. Buried it into the bottom left-hand corner. Mvogo came out to get there, but we just got the shot off in time. Only his second goal in the Premier League, but there's more to come, I assure you. There's the tackle. Look at where it goes. Right to Chalobah. Adama. Oh, we had to get one. They had to get one against us, didn't they? Or he had to, Adama. Oh, and it all stems after we made a great tackle with Lucas Hernandez. But where did it go? Right to a Watford player to continue the attack like nothing ever happens there. Fuck's sake. Fuck's sake. That's the only reason that he got that chance. Where is Ricardo Pereira 2 on him as well? Just thanks. You gave me... No one's even close to him. Well, at least Mbappe got on the score sheet today. So if, like, Adama scored and Mbappe didn't, I guess that would be a little awkward. But, nah, it's fine. Can he find a way just to... You know, actually, what I might try? I might try this. I don't know if it'll work. Hopefully the wall jumps. Hopefully the wall jumps. It doesn't jump. It doesn't matter. I was trying to, like, roll it along the ground, but Mbappe does get it. Does get a cross in. Sane! Oh, we will get the goal anyway! He will get an assist. Mbappe, he's had a better day than Adama. Come on, can we put it to bed now? Have we made the right decision getting Mbappe or what? My attempt from the free kick with the wall, it didn't quite work. I wanted it to dribble along the ground and go underneath the wall. Didn't quite happen, but he got it on the rebound. Crossed it in for Sane. And how about this for a finish? Bang! Not a bad effort, even though it was straight at the goalkeeper, but... Tell you what, Mvogo, he's let a few in, he's let 5 in, and a few of these he probably could have stopped, to be fair. You got to be doing better than that. Game, set, and match. 5 goals we've put past Watford today. Thank you very much. 8 wins in the Premier League in a row to start the season, and we are in red-hot form, looking to go back-to-back. One thing I didn't want to happen today, and that was Adama bloody scoring against me. We couldn't stop it, sadly, but what can you do? We're still a staggering 9 points clear at the top after just 8 games, people. We're not even a quarter of the way through. Gosh, we might become the second Centurions at this stage. And have a look at Jan de Groot as we get an A rating with him. He's now up to a 99 with his short passing. He is pretty much, like, that's it. There's no getting better than that. Unbelievable. And I still want to continue to train his shot power, finishing, and attacking positioning because they're all below his 81 overall. I want to get them up to a better standard. But yeah, the short passing of 99 is just, it's madness. Well, now I'm going to advance to the next game. Timothy Weah got the Player of the Month award. I'm not surprised with the amount of goals that he scored for me. This game against Stoke, I'll probably give it a quick simulation. And I might play the second team for it considering we're at home and considering that the Champions League game is coming up against PSV only a few days later. So then, against Stoke City, to continue it would become a 9-game winning streak if we could pull it off. Are we going to do it? No, we won't. Just a draw. It is no longer, or the winning streak is done. But again, at least we haven't lost a game this season yet. We're about to, well, we're getting very close to November and still without a loss. That would be very impressive. However, our 100% record in the Premier League is gone. We picked up an injury too, Jonathan David, with an MCL, and he's out for 2 months. So I just have Martial and, what am I saying? I just have Martial and I just have Timmy Weah to play at striker. To be fair, David only starts in that second team, so I don't know. We can move things around a bit. Maybe Jota can play at striker too. Who knows? But we now play PSV, as you can see in our group. Are currently top of it after 2 games. Inter Milan on just 2 points after 3. So we are looking to maybe get this victory, go 7 points up after 3 games. That wouldn't be too bad. It's going to be in the rain today, which, I don't know, less than ideal. I haven't played a super amount of games in the wet yet, but yeah, we're looking once again for another victory in the Champions League. And right now, I'm just sort of thinking, when's the first loss going to come? Normally when you go on this long a run or this long an undefeated streak, every now and again you'll get given a game where they either completely rip you apart, the AI, or you will have a game where you just absolutely dominate forever and ever, and then they get one chance score and you just try to break them down. You can't score, they win 1-0 cheaply. It happened to me in the last season. I hope that doesn't happen anytime soon. If you're going to beat me, just beat me. I won't have a problem, but I still want to keep the undefeated streak going as long as possible. Here we are then, going up against PSV in match week 3 here in the group stage. And their team includes the likes of Bergwijn, yeah, it's Herving Lozano on the other side, or on the other wing as well. Mason Holgate's in that team too. Bit of an interesting one for sure. But today we are going up against them in the wet. We'll hope that won't be too much of a hindrance. Oh, there's a bit of a gap opening up now. Bergwijn, tackled. Ricardo Pereira has it. Looking to switch it to the left-hand side, and then out goes Sane, knocking it forward for him. And look who I can see in the middle. It's Mbappe, straightens up and fires it home. What a vicious counter-attack. 10 minutes in, we've had no opportunities to score apart from that, and we immediately strike. Oh my goodness me, that was quick. That was so quick. And you know that the goalkeeper's come across so much. We just had to hit it to the other side, to that far post. Look how much he's coming to cover that near post that he just leaves the other side of the goal completely exposed. Mbappe on the counter-attack, deadly. Absolutely deadly. We can hold the ball up and work a chance for ourselves, or we can get you on the counter. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this at all. Is he onside? He is offside. Yeah, I thought he was. I was pretty confident, and they're taking a long time to turn this around. So yeah, thankfully we're still in front. Gosh, boys, we got to be careful, because this team is actually giving us a fair game. And Talisca, would you stop fucking turning over the ball all the time? It's you right now today. Good header one from Talisca. Nice touch from Sane. 1-2 play here. He's not completely away from his man here, and a slide tackle from Dumfries. Sane's still going to get it. Back stick, Mbappe off the post, and on the rebound, it's Martial. He is onside. Of course he would be. The last goal that we scored that came off of the woodwork and bounced to one of my men, it was Mbappe, but he was in an offside position. This time, he is on, and Mbappe could have got himself a brace. Again, denied by the woodwork. It's happened to him a few times, but Martial was there. Look at that. Just got it off in time. We lead by 2 goals in this game when we really have not been the better side. I genuinely do not. I still can't say we've been all too good today. PSV probably deserve at least 1 if we've scored 2. Picked off by Talisca. Man, he's completely turned his game around now. I'm loving this. Conte can have a go. Oh, man. I have not scored many goals with Conte, so I guess that's realistic. He hasn't scored many in real life, but that one I thought was going to maybe just sneak in there. Oh, uh-oh. Went up for the header, missed it. It got over the back. And now Bergwijn. The cross is coming. Blocked by Neves. Man, that really didn't get off the ground, did it? They're still going, though, here. Dumfries. Tackled by Sane. Fucking gets away from Talisca. And the shot saved Bergwijn. That just was always going to end up in the net, wasn't it? No matter what I did, fuck that man. Oh, tackle, made a bunch of tackles, and even Charpentier made the save. Still went right to him every fucking time. And there we go. Well, half-time's over, and the fact that they got a goal isn't probably I don't know. The way that they played, they'd probably I still think across the entire first half they were the better team. Then we just got two pretty nice goals, one on a counter and then one fortunate rebound. But they deserve a goal for sure. But the way that they got it was fucked. Whoa! Whoa! What in the world was that? Oh my! I thought they were going to set a shot up for number 5 there, but Maxi pulled that off. It only grazed the side netting or the outside of the post, but Jesus. And around the outside they go. I don't want to foul here with Kimpembe being the last man back. That one went out of bounds. You're shitting me. Dragging players all over the bloody goddamn joint. This is not what we want. Block Kimpembe. No, it couldn't get out, but we have it now. We have it now. Mbappe, is he going to be able to get past? He just about does. Has to fight. And Martial's in an offside position. Play it into the middle here. I see Sane out on the left-hand side. It's not going to get to him, though, but it is going to get to Loftus-Cheek. And again, some poor goalkeeping. Should have made the save there. Loftus-Cheek is going to score when Sane was in acres to stick it home. But, hey, it doesn't matter how it gets in there. It's just about done it. Mbappe with the ball in the middle. Look at Sane and all the space that he has. The shot for the bottom right-hand corner was deflected off of whoever number 3 is. Look, bang. Just hits the knee and then through the legs. That's what happens. Oh, gotcha. That's a little fortunate then from the for it to go right through his legs like that. But all right, there you go. Martial just got there. Can we get it back for Martial? Continue the run. Mbappe over the top. It's gonna. Oh, it was brought down by Holgate. Disastrous. I tried the fake shot. It didn't happen. Man, there were 2 on him, or at least it did. But he got tackled before he could execute it. Slight tackle. Mbappe missed. We're going in now, aren't we? There it is. Can we get that last one? Maybe. Sane, can he get in front? No, he couldn't. Would have been nice. If we had ended up winning this game 4-1, I would not have known how. That would have been miraculous. But we find a way to do it. It is a 3-1 victory. That man Mbappe was probably the man of the match today as well. And he has been in quite a fair few. But just another great performance. Even though it wasn't really a perfect performance, we just get it done just about. It was a pretty impressive first half performance from PSV, and I thought, oh dear, we might be in some trouble here. But no, we found a way to come back and, yeah, got a good win. Terrific. But as we look at the other game in our group, it was Inter Milan that beat, if you saw it, Lokomotiv Moscow 5-0. Wow. All right. So PSV looked like they were going to... they might still be a bit of a threat of securing a top 2 spot, but I think we can assume that Inter Milan, PSV and Wolves, surely those are the 3. Lokomotiv Moscow aren't going to do it again. Another shock appearance in the top 2. Anyway, a few more games left in the month of October. I'm not going to play any more Premier League games today. We are going to play that game against Spurs in the Carabao Cup. So once again, we advance. We've already lost our 100% record, and away against West Brom. West Brom have actually put together a couple of decent results to start the season. There was an injury. Thankfully, it didn't go to one of mine. And it is going to be, again, Weah off the bench, scoring late goals. He is ridiculous at that. He's up to 10 goals now and 2 assists. What about Martial? Martial is starting to... he's getting closer. He was only on like 3 goals and 1 assist before, but now he's got like 4 and 3. So 7 goals and assists combined compared to Timmy Weah's 10 goals and 2 assists combined, even though he's made a couple more appearances. I was genuinely thinking that I'm probably going to have to start Weah at some point. Like I'm probably going to have to put Martial on the bench and Timmy Weah can start as the actual striker for me, considering that he's younger than Anthony Martial by 4 years. And Anthony Martial was 87 overall, not really going anywhere. Timmy Weah already up by 2 this season. He very well could match Martial very shortly. And I tell you what, the second he gets into an 87, he is going into my starting 11. Can you believe it? I mean, I don't know how much more potential or how much more room Timothy Weah has to go, but I'm not sure how much further Anthony Martial can get than 87. Maybe an 88 or 89, that'd be something. That'd be impressive. But Weah, I think, could get maybe just that little bit further. And I tell you what, even though I won't put him in the starting 11 permanently just yet, I am going to play Timothy Weah for this game against Spurs and make a few other changes as well. I'm going to put Weah and Jota in the front 3. Mbappe still keeping his spot for now, and we'll look to maybe take him off a little later if we need to rest him for Jan de Groot. We've got Yassin Adli starting in the midfield today. Conte and Neves keep their spot, and Dale Fry and Johnny Patricio, who's now sort of become my second choice cup goalkeeper. Again, Every time I put Charpentier in, he seems to do really well for me. Every time I put Rui Patricio in, he does well for me. They are the same overall, after all. But yeah, we're still making sure that you're seeing plenty of all the usual plays. Even before we brought in some superstar players, we've still got a bunch of other heroes that have helped us get to where we are. Guys like Johnny and Jota, Patricio and all those lads. So you're seeing plenty of them as well. We've still got more than just a use for a lot of these old players as well. So Tottenham Hotspur's team, Hugo Malo's in there. They've got, I'm trying to spot the bigger names that they've got. Sanchez is in there. They have Kane, Son, Eriksen starting, Lucas. A few substitutions and a few rotations. Like a lot of back four players, I reckon. Like Foyth starting and Malo and Davies, they're probably about right. Gazaniga's in goal. Conley in their centre midfield. That might be a, I don't know if that's a real life player, like an actual Spurs player, or maybe he's a regen. To be honest, every single time I see a name like Conley for Tottenham that maybe I don't quite recognise, being 4 seasons deep, sort of immediately assume it is a youth academy player. But oh my God, what a ball by Lucas, but grabbed by Patricio. This could prove to be very, very bad indeed. Oh, the outside of the post. Weah nearly got another one to add to his already unbelievable record. Thought for sure that was going to get in just a little wide. Oh! Oh! Ho, ho! Weah just found a way to get it to Adley. And this man, Yassine Adley, it's so hard for me to get him in the rotation more than bloody Loftus-Cheek when he just continues to pop up scoring goals, even though he's 3 or 4 overall lower. How did Weah get that ball to Adley? No idea, but the finish, again this time hitting the same post, but, or maybe not. Maybe it just hits the innards of the side or just on the bottom, but just tucked away brilliantly. Yassine Adley, 10 minutes in, we lead against Spurs. Excellent start. Looking to find the head of one of my men here. It's Mbappe. Oh, Gazaniga, and then a tough angle. Why would I even bother going for it from there? Oh, Jota. And now Weah. And here he goes. He's not going to completely get away from his man here, but oh, wow. That felt a bit too easy. And then into the middle. And then Jota, a ball over the top. And the header. Saved again by Gazaniga. Oh, I went for it. I didn't want to fucking do that. I wanted to cross it. And this might be a potential red card, you know. It's only going to be a yellow. Wow, that is fortunate. Imagine I go to cross it, he does a slide tackle instead, and I get him sent off. That is fortunate. Wow. That is a red on, I swear. I would have expected a red card there, for sure, on most days. Good ball that. Headed away by Dale Fry. And again, just about getting away with it here. Here we go now, Conte. To the left. Just going to slip in Jota there. Done it very well too. And if we can... Weah's going to get a bit too close here. Foyth was in the way anyway. He is actually... Like, we were so far ahead of him there, and he still was able to get in the way to make the block. He's being chased. Connolly. Oh, man. It's the mystery man. Whoever this man... It'll be hilarious if this guy Connolly actually ends up being like a real-life person that I have no idea about. But ball over the top where... Past the 3 minutes here. Surely they're not going to get this counter-attack. They bloody will, you know. Slide tackle miss. Kane. Shot saved by Patricio. They never should have had that attack. That is bullshit. By the time the ball passed the halfway line, we were already 3 minutes over. So I'm shocked they got that. Thankfully, they didn't score. And thankfully, we're still 1-0 up. Read that like a bloody book. Like a book. Jota, he's probably going to get it. Yeah, shot blocked there. Knew it. Oh, if I'd gone, I don't know, that was pretty much straight to him, but if it was going to the side netting, I guarantee it probably would have been blocked by, and you know who, like fucking Juan Foyth again. Here we go. Near post if we can. The run is there, but Mbappe's not really who I wanted. I'm not going to shoot here with Conte. He's trying to be cheeky. That is not what N'Golo Conte is about, and you can tell why. Don't do that fucking ever again, please. Can we still go up the middle here? Fernando! Ends! No, I'm not going to say ends, but maybe, potentially, ends this game. The substitute, the man that we brought on for Yassine Adley, finishes potentially this game. There's still 20 minutes to go. I really like my chances now that I have this breathing space and only 20 minutes to go. It's looking good. Look at him go, Fernando. Just forcing the turnover and forcing him to boot it away. Relentless pressure. That's what I'm about, you know. Anthony Martial will come on for Timmy Weah just for the last 15 minutes, and Yandy Groot can come on. We'll save Kylian Mbappe's stamina for the game coming up in 5 or so days against Manchester United. Oh, what a goal that had been. He can hit them from pretty deep there, bloody Ruben Neves. That I thought was going to at least go wide. I didn't really think he'd even hit the post from there. Only a minute left to go in stoppage time. I don't think there's another goal left in this one unless we were to get it right now, and Tottenham really are in no rush to move the ball forward, and that will do it. A simple 2-0 win. We took the lead in 10 minutes through. Who else? Our leading goal scorer right now this season in Timmy Weah, making a case for just going straight into the starting 11 and maybe not even waiting around for him to catch up to Martial's overall. But it was, of course, Fernando that put the icing on the cake coming off. And what am I talking about? It wasn't Weah that scored. Weah was great today, but it was Adley that scored. I'm sorry. It was Weah that assisted that amazing ball. Somehow he found it through. But yeah, Weah was great today. Might consider putting him into the team, but we continue charging on. So on we go to the quarterfinals now, the Carabao Cup. And is this about to happen again? Is this actually going to... I mean, we're going pretty well so far. And look at the teams that we have available to play. We've got Bradford City, Crystal Palace, Stoke City have beaten Leeds, and then the best team, like all the other best teams that you'd think would give us some trouble are all falling. Like West Brom beat Manchester United, you got Sheffield beating Swansea, Notts County beat Burnley, and even Manchester City losing to Norwich. I mean, there's not, again, a super amount of tough teams available now that we've knocked out Spurs, or at least top 6 clubs. In fact, there are no regular top 6 clubs. Technically, we're a top 6 club now, but you know what I mean. In fact, you could damn well say that there are some clubs that don't even belong to be anywhere near it. Look at this. Manchester City, rock bottom of the Premier League. Only 1 win in 10 games. What's happened? We have taken their mantle as the just stupidly overpowered team in the Premier League now. We're just the dominant force. We have won 9 out of 10 games and 1 draw, still undefeated. The only team yet to lose a game. They have 6 losses in 10 matches and only on 6 points. You know, like, I'm sure they're going to turn it around, but just, wow, it's just, I'm really, really surprised of all the top 6 teams that you'd expect to not really perform well. I mean, normally Arsenal sort of drop off a fair bit, and I don't know, Manchester United have been known to do it too, but no, this time it's, wow, Man City rock bottom. Anyway, one last game for this episode. Wolves at home v Man United. Man United struggling pretty badly, you can see. So that's why, especially being the home side, I decided to give it a crack. And it's, again, only a draw. All right, so we're sitting on 9 wins, 2 draws after 11 games this season. I'll take it. Not bad either, again, considering we did play quite a rotated team for that one as well. Considering only 3 days later, we have a Champions League game. And what did I say? We are focusing on Champions League this season. And when I said that, I meant it. Because, hell, I'm playing a second side against Manchester United. Even if they are struggling, even if they aren't doing that great, even if we are the home side, I still don't care. Because I'm focusing on the Champions League every game. We are playing every game, and we are playing every game, and I'm making sure. Our next match is going to be against PSV. That will be coming up relatively shortly. That'll be the first game in the next episode. But now for some scouting updates real quick. Again, the best player that appears to be in Argentina is Telmo Cortez, and again, he's definitely not up to scratch. You saw, if you watched the last episode, the player that we got, the max 78 overall player that we signed, he is the sort of guy that I'm going for, all right? That standard. Oh, hello, this is what I'm talking about. All right, Victor Samkov. Hang a minute, let's get this. I'm going to say it's Victor Zamnov. It's like Zamnov. All right, fine. That's what we're going with. Victor for now, but Zamnov's what I'm settling on. Happy to be corrected if I have any Russian fans. I feel like I've got maybe 1 or 2. But either way, we've got a max 76 overall. The potential, minimum 71, max 94. But the value, 925. Thank you very much. There's also a good chance that bloke might actually be a defender. So finally, we might get someone that isn't a midfielder in my youth squad. And oh my God, again, in England, we've picked up another one. Toby Carter, max 77. The potential, he's a goalkeeper here. Max 77 overall, minimum 77 potential, max 94. 6'1" as a goalkeeper. Yeah, that's about the bare minimum height that you would want for a keeper. And his value is 775 grand. That's, again, bang, sign him up. Those are the players, and they're the only, that's the absolute cream of the crop, the highest level players possible. They're the ones that I'm going for from now on. I'm not settling on the scrubs and even the somewhat pretty decent players. Nah, you have to be top tier. But all right, done for this episode. Next one coming up, the first game anyway, will be that one against PSV. And I think if we can get that win, let's see where that would leave us. I'm pretty confident we can assume Lokomotiv Moscow are not going to be able to get anywhere close to us or be a threat to us in the top 2. So really, if we win against PSV, we will go 6 points clear ahead of them. And at that point, that probably eliminates them, really, so long as we just get 1 more point in our next 2 games. And Lokomotiv Moscow, well, assuming the fact that they have conceded 13 goals in 3 games, they won't be a threat. Really, you could say we win this game, and it's almost unofficially, but almost officially, pretty much ending PSV's or anyone's chances of taking our spot in the top 2. I felt pretty confident of my chances of getting into the knockout stage of the Champions League when we had such a strong start. But yeah, we are currently in November and we still have yet to taste defeat. When's it coming? If it's not going to be in November, I guarantee you it's like around December when things normally get just for some reason a little more difficult. But hey, long may this continue. Until the next video, guys, my name is MasterBucks. Don't forget to like and subscribe and have a good one.